Do you ever look in the mirror and think about what you might like to change?
Some ladies think about a thicker lash line or stronger lips.
Others would like a little or a lot more hair in their eyebrows.
The world of permanent makeup has evolved. We met a New York makeup artist who has space at TLC Salon in Milford. She opts for pigment over tattooing. The results can be subtle and beautiful.
Permanent makeup has a stigma to it. I mean, you think permanent makeup, you think, you know, your grandma who had them done in Florida, they're, you know, these thin black lines. I mean, it's been around for years and years, but it's been perfected over the years. So the colors are better, the needle configurations are great. Artistry has gotten better. You know, it used to be that anybody could really do it, but now it's really an art form.
Are you excited?
Yes, very excited.
Are you scared or nervous?
No. It's something she's wanted to do for a long time, she told me. So.
Tell us why you want to have this done.
Well, when I was like 16, I did a lot of over plucking and a lot of waxing.
Shame, shame, shame.
yes, I wouldn't recommend it. And so my eyebrows are very sparse, so they definitely need a little bit of oomph.
So you can look at her brow and it really is so beautiful. I mean, the only thing we're going to do is just enhance it and fill it in. Yeah. And there are some people that come that have absolutely no eyebrows. So it really is for everybody. Just to show Catherine what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a powder, a brow powder, fill in the shape to give her an idea of the shape I'm going to do. This is going to be more of a solid version because I'm using powder. I'm going to go in with a needle and just do teeny tiny little hair strokes in the direction of her hair to make it look more natural. I see 18 to 80. My oldest client was 89, and I had to help her up on the bed. But she was just this little old lady. But she was just, you know, tired of drawing on her eyebrows every day, and it really just helped her self-confidence, and that's okay. So
nice.
Now she's just more beautiful.
Yes. You are. Does that make you happy?
Yes. So this is more the solid version. You know, obviously once we do the hair strokes, it won't look as painted on, but this is the shape we're going to follow.
People who have totally lost their hair due to medication or illness can get their eyebrows back, and even some breast cancer survivors may turn to permanent makeup after their harsh surgery.
You can do a nipple reconstruction, but if you do have cancer, if you've had cancer, doctors do not like to do it because there is that risk of keeping the cancer cells. So in turn, there's no nipple there after reconstruction. So this is a great way to make a very natural looking nipple areola.
What kind of reaction have you gotten from some of those patients who've come in and...
tears of joy. I absolutely love doing it. There's the fun part like you were saying, but there's nothing that compares to doing an areola for a woman that has just literally fought for her life, you know, had her breasts removed, had them put back on, and the surgeries that go with a reconstruction are unbearable.
You can find out lots more about areola repigmentation on Amy's website. She's posted lots of amazing pictures of courageous cancer survivors. It's the serious but inspiring side of Amy's business.
All right, so Amy, what would you fix?
Well, I think you're beautiful, so there's not much to fix. And I wouldn't even say fix, but I just want to perfect your brow. You have beautiful brows. I noticed it the second I met you. So I want to just take off maybe some brow powder that you have in there. I want to shape up the brow, and I'm going to warm up the color a little bit just with brow powder.
Yeah, I don't have real strong brows. I don't think
so. They don't get bushy and unruly.
No.
Mine get bushy and unruly.
Okay, well you're lucky. You're lucky because at least you have an option.
You know, the shape of somebody's brow, is that predetermined by their bone structure? Is there a shape that it should be, and we shouldn't really try to change it much?
Yeah, well, there are some people that have a shape that's not,
a good shape.
Yeah, it's not a good shape. What we want to do is just go right to the corner of the nose, on the pupil, and so right around there is going to be where you want the brow to lift. And really where I would fill in for you is the beginning of the brow a little bit, and then just through the arch, and then the end. I call it my obsession with eyebrows. Started just from being a makeup artist. You know, you'd spend all this time on makeup and making it look perfect, and if the brows weren't right, it was just like, what's the point, you know?
And is it true your eyebrows should always be a little bit darker than your hair?
I personally like that look. I do. I love a blonde that has a darker, stronger brow. I just think it's so beautiful. I really do. I love a stronger brow.
Oh, it's definitely bolder.
Yeah, so it's definitely bolder.
Look at Zach.
This one or this one?
Not bad, just better. Yeah.
So which eyebrow is better, my left or my right?
I'm gonna say.
What does that even mean?
Zach, you're in this chair now.
Diva and a wannabe.
Now it's my turn. What are you going to do?
Again, nothing really to do. But I'm just, again, I love brows. I'm going to sharpen up the brow a little bit. You have beautiful full brows. I know you say you're very conservative when you shape them, which is great. I'm still going to be conservative. If you were here for a consult for micropigmentation, I would tell you liner would be awesome for you.
Okay.
You're not really lacking in the brow area, so there's not much to fill in, but liner, even a lash enhancement right in the lash line, so you don't feel such a commitment to liner, you know, I think would be great for you.
I feel like Marie is the, I don't know, the unusual one. Most women don't have eyebrows
Very
like her.
lucky, yes.
I have to brush my eyebrows every day.
Do you?
Not too many people brush their eyebrows.
I do. I brush them the wrong way, and then I brush them back the right way and shape them.
You know, I think that's great because you have enough hair to do that with. Most women come in with the complaint of, I have no brows. I've tweezed them all off. Now, you are one of the very few people that I don't have to finish off with brow powder. They're like, perfect. Okay, so now I just want to show you what the liner would look like.
It definitely is tight into the lash line.
And when we actually do the procedure, I get the needle with the pigment, I go right in between the lashes, so it is tight.
Yeah.
It is, you know, so it really is like a lash enhancement. So if you didn't want to wear eyeliner, you still would just look like you had a thicker lash bed. Very subtle. I don't even know if the camera picks it up, but it's just very subtle into the lash line.
I can see it.
You can see it. Yeah, it just it makes the liner a little bit
can see it.
bolder.
Yeah, it looks good.
And and again, you both have beautiful color eyes, but it just pops the color, brings it out a little bit more. So,
Very nice.
so very subtle.
All right, let's see how it works for real.
Yes. Okay. Sounds good. And I show every client you get your own needles, okay? So they've not been opened.
How about the pain? Yes. That's always a big fear for me.
Beauty is pain. No, it's not terrible. It's nothing more than electrolysis or laser or something of that nature. Just feels like vibration. And just a little pinch, right? A little, yeah. Not really. It's really not bad at all. I find that people really psych themselves up to think this is going to hurt. And then when I start, they're...
Is that it? Is
Yeah,
that it?
exactly.
Is that how you're feeling, Catherine?
Yes.
How do you know that it's going to stand the test of time? As we age, our face changes, so I would be afraid that, you know, it's not going to
Sure.
Yeah, it's going to
well,
sag.
it's a great question. And so many people say to me, well, what happens when I'm 80 years old and my eyebrows, you know, are, you know, they're joking, of course, but down to my cheeks. We're going to place the pigment into the brow hair, your natural brow hair. This is not something that lasts forever and ever. I mean, you do need frequent touch-ups, and I say frequent probably every 12 to 18 months to refresh the color. So Catherine is doing great. Not even a tear.
You can find permanent makeup service in a very wide price range. Amy says it's a high-end procedure, and very important, you find an artist whose work you like.
Look at their credentials, make sure that they're certified, make sure that they're in a clean facility, sterile facility, and look at their artwork. Definitely look at what they have done themselves. Okay, so our first pass is done. It's very, very light. And then I go over each area 3 or 4 times. So what I'm going to do now is put on a little numbing solution. But as far as redness or swelling, everybody's different. She is not looking like she's going to be very sensitive.
The needle is so tiny.
Tiny, like a hair, because that's what we want to mimic. It's just here.
Your brow looks perfect.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
It's really
I'm
pretty.
going to do a few more hair strokes, and I want you guys to take a real close look. It looks even more natural than the other side, which is the powder. So I don't know if you can see.
It looks perfect.
But those little hair strokes that we're just adding in there, just to give her brow a little bit more definition. And if you just comb that hair right back over, you won't see it. Once that healing happens, it'll be nice, soft, powdery little hair strokes.
All right, Catherine, are you excited?
I'm very excited.
I can't wait to see what it looks like when she's all healed.
Oh, it'll be great.
Catherine looked great immediately after the procedure.
She sure did. That girl is gorgeous.
But check this out. Here's a picture of what her eyebrows looked like after they healed. Compare that to her before photo, and she's one happy lady.
Well, Amy would love to give one lucky viewer the chance to explore the world of permanent makeup. Find the proper photo on our Facebook page and tell us how this segment changed your idea about permanent makeup for your chance to win a free consultation and eyebrow shaping from Amy at TLC Salon in Milford.
Don't go away. We head to downtown Jim Thorpe for a spooky walking tour next.